Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Coming up on the program today, civil society groups in Rivers State protest against environmental pollution. Delta State creates new entrepreneurs in an attempt to lower the unemployment rate. And sights and sounds from the 2018 Ogun Drum Festival. The said festival was attended by the key members of government, including the Minister of Information, who said some very pertinent things. We'll get to that later on in the program. Welcome once again, and we begin in the south-south region of the country. Groups and non-governmental organizations today have staged a protest in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, over the constant presence of black particles in the air. They believe the federal government may be turning a blind eye to a cancerous situation. The protesters also asked the state government to lead a crusade on the matter on behalf of the people of the state. Our correspondent, Emmanuel Ereye, reports.
Bright and early, a coalition of civil societies and other concerned citizens gather at the Isaac Barrow Park in Port Harcourt, River State. Their white t-shirts and the various inscriptions say it all. They are worried about the soot in the air, which they say have exposed many residents to potentially deadly health hazards. The protesters then take to the streets singing solidarity songs on the way.
This is as bad as air pollution that you get in places like Beijing. It's definitely at the level where it'll be causing cancer, causing ill health, particularly to people who are vulnerable.
The protesters proceed to the state government house, where the deputy governor leads some members of the executive council to receive them.
We will always collaborate with the federal government to see that matters concerning the environment are taken seriously. And so, we want to assure you that we are looking into these requests and the governor will act on them.
There has been oil activities in Nigeria over 50 years, but never a time we have seen our environment so polluted as this. I therefore want to send a message loud and clear that illegal oil exploration is the basic source of this soot.
Meanwhile, the governor, who addresses a delegation from the United Nations on the matter of the soot in the state, regrets federal government's apparent neglect.
We have made attempt bringing the concern to the federal government. We have called the security agencies in adopting more refined ways so that it does not jeopardize the health of the people.
Outside, the protesters try to catch their breath.
This has also become a fitness walk at some point, as these people call on all relevant agencies to take quick action for the health and safety of everyone. Emmanuel Ereye, Channels Television News.
Also in the south-south, empowering the youth is a mainstay of the Delta State government, who are not relenting in their efforts to reduce unemployment in the state by providing various opportunities for the youth in the state to undergo training programs in various fields. The state government has said that the European Union and World Bank-assisted C4 project have resolved to provide increased financial support based on the recorded successes of the program.
Over 80 youth in Delta State have participated in the 2017-2018 Job Creation Program organized by the Delta State government. Industrial sewing machines, generators, welding machines and wheelbarrows are part of the starter packs given to these participants.
Beyond these beneficiaries that have been directly imparted upon, STEP and YAGEP are transforming lives, creating livelihoods and building new, better futures for Delta youths, and changing the landscape of youth empowerment and stimulating economic diversification of Delta State.
The wife of the state governor shares a few words of wisdom with the recipients.
Most of you from the English that came out from us show that you went through the 4 walls of a university. You put away pride. You did not say, me graduate, now me go so. Me graduate, now me go do interlocking tiles. Oh, now me go be welder. Anything you're doing, genuinely that is paying your bills, it's good enough.
It's an emotional moment for some of these participants.
This training made me to diversify, and even apart from menswear, it made me to go into different attire, not just our normal Ankara. I'm so happy.
I wasn't expecting this package. The governor indeed promised us these packages, and today is a reality. I'm happy, I'm excited.
The Job Creation Program of the Delta State government began in 2015, enriching and creating livelihood for over 40,000 youth in the state.
Henceforth, any child found loitering during school hours in Edo State will be reprimanded, along with the parents and guardians. That's according to the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. He made the declaration while launching the Basic Education Sector Transformation Program, tagged Edo Best, in Benin City, the Edo State capital. Over 3,000 teachers across 469 primary schools participated in the 2-week technology-based training workshop.
A lively mood among these teachers from selected primary schools across Edo State. They've just completed a training in a basic education sector transformation program tagged Edo Best at the Samuel Ugbemudia Hall in Benin City, the Edo State capital.
In kickstarting the Edo Best program, about 2,000 volunteer teachers from about 469 schools participated in the 2 weeks intensive training.
In her address, the acting chairman of the State's Universal Basic Education Board, John Oviawe, maintains that good governance and institutional strengthening are vital to the success of Edo Best.
We want to have a process in place. Essentially, there should be a method to the madness. So that's what Pillar 1 is doing. We've already started that. One new policy that you've heard our teachers talk about is the eradication of corporal punishment. In Edo State, we are not going to be flogging children anymore.
For the Edo State government, a technology-based education will lay the proper foundation for the next generation. The governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, pronounces some strict measures to help sustain the reforms in the basic education sector.
Anybody who has built their houses in a school premises, please, that house now belongs to that school. If a child is found loitering when they should be in school, that child will be arrested, and the parents will also be arrested and fined.
With the huge resources spent in providing this training for primary school teachers, the state government believes that the investments will pay off in the quality of students produced.
You're watching news across Nigeria. Coming up in Plateau State, more killings as 4 persons become the latest victims in alleged herdsmen attacks. Please stay with us.